Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Before we head out to the course, let's create your golfer. Welcome to EA Sports PGA Tour, powered by official PGA Tour ShotLink and TrackMan. As your golf game improves, so does your path to becoming a major champion with unified RPG progression. The tee is yours at 30 of the world's most exclusive courses, all designed in photorealism. Customize your experience by selecting from a number of select your gameplay preferences here. That's it. Now take a minute to look around or select quick play to get out to the course. Select your gameplay. Let's create your golfer. Here.
Now from Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, EA Sports so proudly presents this step on the road to the Masters. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joined by Frank Navalo. And Frank, the setting here at Augusta National, as always, is ideal. You could just sort of sit and watch and soak it all in. But you have to get out there and play. So what are the keys to being successful here?
Getting used to the uphill and downhill lies. And you see that on what is regarded really as the most perfect par 5 ever created. That's 13. Because if you had a nice tee shot, you're going to go for that green across the tributary of Rays Creek, then you better used to be having the ball above your feet. And of course, then you get to 16, and I'm going to steal a line, from the great Vern Lundquist. Yes, sir. And yes, sir, you're playing a beauty.
And that a very good start to this final round, and we're off and running here at the Masters.
This course really demands every shot in the bag. That's a great little short shot. It's going to be needed today.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt right there. You hate to be sweating those for bogey, but it will indeed be just the one drop shot. Now to the second 575-yard par 5 down the hill here at Augusta National. One of 2 5s on this first 9. This is a place where you can make something happen and jumpstart your round. From the pine straw now, his second. That's good shot, good clean connection, and a nice recovery to get this out of the pine straw and back in the short grass. Just 5 feet left. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. That's what happens when things are going poorly, right? You don't take your time, and it costs you another stroke. Oh, no. Time to pick up and move on. Onward now to the classic 350-yard par 4 third hole here at Augusta National. Best probably to hit short of the 4 fairway bunkers and then have a full shot into this green, which sloped right to left. This one started up the right side.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing, don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot.
And that one going to make its way into the second cut.
Short game early in the round has definitely been an issue.
Well, it's on the green, but I don't think he's going to take much comfort in that.
No, and I'll tell you what, it brings back memories for me, and I do not envy putts like this for bogey.
Nah, things going from bad to worse in short order here. That's one you'd like to have made. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Oh boy, far from a good shot that.
This one measures out to 15 feet. Safely in the cup here at 4. It's a double bogey, but the way this round has started, that's almost a bright spot. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This is an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. And that will fall to earth and wind up in the second cut. From off the fairway, this is second at number 5. And this ball not going where it was intended. It's going to work its way into the second cut. Now, my yardage book says 145 yards to the hole.
Another poor shot, and par is off the table.
This one measures out to 24 feet. Hit limit on that one. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. And that one not on the green, but not a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
It's a slow start, and you can blame it on the short game.
Well, you can sense the frustration. I mean, the touch has just deserted him on this hole.
Yeah, in time to take a huge deep breath and gather yourself.
That will be a 3 over on the scorecard for this hole. Time to pick up and move on. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. That's got to be disappointing. Good lie in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker.
An awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Okay, that got caught up a bit before it got to the green. Kind of slowed its momentum, but good out regardless. Oh, that's not too good from there. How does that win? Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. So where the second hole, the par 5, is considerably downhill, the 8th is up the hill. You can certainly make an eagle here, but it requires 2 good shots and maybe a little luck. If you play it off the right, it'll kick down and leave you within eagle range. This one starting a little bit left. Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. We all know there is so much emphasis these days on power, hitting the ball long ways. We forget once in a while that you have to be able to put the ball in the proper places. That's what he's done right here.
Yeah, par 5s were designed as 3-shotters, and this hole is definitely a 3-shotter today.
And this is going to come down off the pine tree and into the second cut. So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
That one just going to sneak on by. Well, not to be. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. Par 4 9th is intriguing here at Augusta National. This is where you can see just how hilly the golf course is. It may not show up on television that way, but you can certainly feel it as you make your way up to this 9th green. Ball on a bit of a downslope here as he ponders his second. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. That came out, landed first on the fringe, kind of took some pace off, and that will leave a longish putt for par. Little tip there, and that'll come up short. Oh, you hate to miss from that distance. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. Start of the second 9 here at Augusta National is also the start of a difficult stretch. These 2 par 4s, 10 and 11, all you want, and then you get up to that challenging little par 3 12. Well, not much to cheer about so far, but that should be worth the smile. Good tee shot and safely in the fairway. Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short. It's 37 yards to the hole. Okay, not too bad there. 8-foot putt here. That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. That is another bogey. It's getting messy, French. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National. Now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. And that will come down into the second cut. Ball not sitting too badly here at number 11. This is second shot. Third shot, looking for a good one. Certainly had enough power, just didn't have any touch.
Had to take the boxing gloves off on that one. No touch whatsoever, and this is a long, long putt coming back.
Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Welcome to the 155-yard par 3 12. Maybe the most famous par 3 in the world. Look, sitting up here in the commentary box, we've all seen guys come unglued, unraveled after a triple bogey, but not this time. You'll love to see that. Right back at it. Beautiful shot. So early on the backside here at the 12th hole, missed opportunity. And that will bring a smile to the face. The first par of the round. Now to hole number 13, the iconic par 5 Azalea. This hole had some modifications made to it prior to the 2023 Masters that added 35 yards of length to stretch out a new total of 545 yards. So what had traditionally been the easiest hole on the course now has a new challenge to it as players decide on their second shot whether to risk carrying that tributary to Rays Creek that frames the front of this green. That He's going to wind up right down Broadway. A majestic-looking tee shot there. Good shot there with that 3-wood, sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. This par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
This from about 10 feet. Oh, maybe a misread there, and that curls by to the left. Cleans that up in the hole. Onto the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. Oh, that came out funny, and it started way left. And that will not be the desired outcome. It's into the second cut. So the lie appears to be decent, but he's got a lot of ground to cover here for his second.
The hard work's coming up. It's a long way away.
This one of the longest putts you can have on a golf course, though it is for birdie. That's what these can do to you. They make you see things that just aren't there, and that one slides by. Safe to say Augusta National may not be as simple as it looks when you watch on TV. That is in for double bogey. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15th. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased. We all know there is so much emphasis these days on power, hitting the ball long ways. We forget once in a while that you have to be able to put the ball in the proper places. That's what he's done right here.
Yeah, par 5s were designed as 3-shotters, and this hole is definitely a 3-shotter today.
That is starting right. Got to be careful over there. And that ball not wanting to cooperate, and it is into the hazard. So now after the drop, this is going to be his 5th shot into this par 5. Now this, a very delicate one from behind this 15th green. Time to move on to the next. So a little bit of green to work with here as he'll try to get it out and let it run. Well, gonna get a chance to try that again. Looking to splash this softly onto the green. Okay, not too bad there. Not in gimme range, but a good chance to possibly walk away only down a stroke. Nah, might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. No, rushed it. It happens. You have a tough hole. Time to pick up and move on after the triple bogey. This par 4 17th at 440 yards, one of the most famous in the sport. This is where in 1986, Jack Nicklaus, at the age of 46, made the birdie putt. Vern Lundquist on the call. And no hitch in the giddy up there. That might be the drive of the round so far. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. This is an 11-foot putt. Got it there, but not quite on target. That'll get just past the hole. Okay, so not what he was looking to do once he got on the green. That's the Cobra, a 3-putt 6 here at the par 4. That a beautiful tee shot through the chute here at 18. And that is going to be ideal. So now, up the hill, his second at 18. Not sure what happened there. Wrong club selection. Poor execution. Regardless, a lot of meat still on that bone. Gonna have to try and give this a good thump to fly it to the hole. Gotta fully commit to this one as he'll try again. Yeah, not bad. That is safely on deck inside of 10 feet. This is a 9-footer. That would have helped, but now it's going to be a crooked number. Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for